What's going on, guys? Welcome to day 3. Hopefully after day 1 and day 2 you're feeling a little bit sore maybe. What I want you to do is just be aware of how your body's feeling while you're doing your mobility. Make sure you spend times foam rolling, stretching the areas that are really feeling tight and restrained for you. As we go into day 3, we're going to start with our T-spine mobility. Okay, hand behind the head, bringing the elbow to the elbow, and then back up and away. We're going to do 10 of these guys on each side. If you have the roller, line the foam roller up under the wrist. We've done these so many times there at Journey. And you're going to reach, turn that palm to the roof, hold for a couple seconds, come in and out for 10 on each side. Then we're going to go into a 90-90 flow. Again, heel in line with the knee, just like when we did the windshield wipers. We're going to come down the middle, over the knee, keeping the back nice and straight, using my hands to propel myself up forward, and then coming back here. Okay? We're going to go 3 ways for each side. Then I'm going to switch and go to the other side as well. Okay? Once I finish there, I'm going to lie directly on my back. I'm going to pull the knee towards my chest. I'm going to kick up to the roof. Hold for 3 seconds, feel the stretch on my back and leg, reset. Hold, reset. Now I want to do 10 on each side. Okay, once I'm finished there, I want to work on trying out my airplanes. From the RDLs we did on day 2, heel's going to come up, open up to the sky, back down, and through. Okay, you really want to focus on that tripod foot, heel, big toe, pink toe. As you see, your leg's going to be having trouble stabilize. This is why we want to work on being on one leg. The last one we're going to do is the cook hip lift. Remember, guys, we're going to bring that knee to the chest, drive up through the heel, hold it for 3 seconds, glutes engaged, core is nice and tight, back down. I want to do 10 on each side. Once you're finished, we're going into our dynamic warm-up. So for the first one, I want to think about a 1-2 switch on my feet as if I was doing an A skip. So I'm going to bounce twice and then switch my knees. 1-2 switch, 1-2 switch, 1-2 switch, and so on and so forth. I want to do about 5 on each side. Once I'm finished, I want to do some disassociation, pushing my feet in and out. This one's going fast, and this one's moving in and out. I'm going to do 10 disassociations on my right side, then switch sides and do 10 on the left side. So again, stepping in and out and then switching over to the other side. We're going to do our windmills. Okay, so we're bounding on our balls of our feet and we're opening and rotating the arms. Okay? So let's get into these games. So for the first one, we're going to need a little bit of a slider. Okay, if you don't have a slider, that's okay. I'll show you a variation you can do without it. And again, if you have that weight that we talked about, kettlebell, dumbbell, anything that you could hold in the opposite hand to get yourself working. I want to think about being in a tall position, core is nice and tight, and I'm going to slide my foot back, knee over the heel into this reverse lunge, and then coming back to the top. So we're going to do 10 on each side, but before we start, I want to do a 15-second hold. Okay, I'm going to hold it for 15 seconds. And I'm going to go all the way to 15. Once I'm done my 15-second hold, I'm going to immediately do my 10 reverse lunges. Same thing on the other side. Once I finish my 15-second hold, I'm going to do my 15-second hold. And again, similarly, you're going to go up and down into your 10 reverse lunges. And then we're going to go right into a drop jump. So I'm going to go from my toes to my heels. We're going to explode up, and then I want to try and land on one leg. Going up, down, jump up, and land on one leg. See how that one goes? So I'll do it on the other side for you. I'm going to go up, down, explode up, and then land on one leg. And again, I really want to control it on each side. Once I'm finished, since we're on day 3, I'm going to throw in a little mobility for you guys. We're going to do pigeons with a rock. Make sure that heel is in the knee. Just gonna sink and rock the butt to the floor 10 times on each side. And there's your first superset of 8. Okay, so the next exercise is we're gonna do a quarter Turkish get up. So we wanna break down this movement and we're slowly gonna progress throughout the program. We're gonna start on our back and we're gonna get that weight, whatever it is, kettlebell, dumbbell, bag of canned goods. We're gonna start it, push up to the roof. Our same leg of the same hand is gonna come up to the inside. From here, I'm gonna turn so you can see my arm position. I'm gonna go forearm, keeping this elbow nice and tight to my body. Forearm, all the while I wanna look at this kettlebell and think about it as a cup of water that I don't wanna spill. I'm gonna come up to my hand, I'm gonna go into a side plank, and then I'm gonna come back down. So butt's down, forearm, back down. And then I'm gonna repeat this 6 to 8 times. Again, forearm, always looking at that cup of water, hips up, butt down, forearm, back down. Once you got 8, you could try 8 on the other side. Once we're finished, we're gonna go right into a push-up with a 5-second hold. Keep the shoulders nice and set, elbows stacked over the wrist, elbows tight. 5 seconds in the middle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go all the way down, back up. 5-second hold in the middle, all the way down, back up, and I'm gonna try to do 10 or as many as I can. Once I'm finished there, I'm going immediately into 20 gladiator push-ups, opposite arm, switching my arm every time. We're doing 10 on each side, and that's your B set. So if you still have your slider at home, we're gonna grab our slider, we're gonna focus on staying nice and square, and we're gonna think about sliding our outside leg and pushing it away from us. We really wanna keep majority of our body weight in this leg. So as I come down, I'm sinking back into the hip, and on this one I wanna keep my knee just in line with my toes, and I'm sinking my hip back, allowing my chest to drop slightly forward as I slide in and out. Think about really controlling the outside movement, and then coming back up, we're gonna do 10 on each side. Once you're finished that, C2, we're going into mountain climbers. If you have a foam roller, that's awesome. You can stabilize, it'll make it a little bit more challenging for you to bring your knees up and across. And if you don't, that's fine. You can do it from the tall position as well. And we're going for 30 seconds. The last one that we're gonna do from this position is a plank with a side dip. You're gonna plank and rotate your hips down to each side. I want to do 10 on each side. And when you're finished that, you're finished day 3. Good luck with these 3 workouts, and we'll see you again soon for phase 2.